Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this MoP Pandaria Beta preview video. And in this video we're just going to be taking a quick look at some of the UI changes that they've made for the upcoming expansion. So the first one is the talent trees UI. And as you can see, when you open it up, you have the ability to, well, you start off with this. You choose your specialization of what you want to do. So for example, if I wanted to be a restoration druid in this case, I'd select restoration and then go to learn. You want to learn this? Yes, because I've just clicked on it. And then when you've learned that spec, it then gives you a list of all of the abilities that you're going to get and at what levels. And then you need to go over to the talents tree, which is, they've added in new tabs. One for specialization, talents and glyphs. So once you've chosen your specialization, you then go to talents, and then you choose the talents that you want to have. So for example, I could go for that one. These are just random, I'd probably never go for any of these. And then you just simply click on learn, and that will allow you to learn those talents, and then you've got them. And I'd assume the only way for you to get rid of them, or you can use just a disappearance to get rid of them. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So if you right click it, it will then cost you 1 dust of disappearance, and then it's gone. And then you can then choose your next one, and then learn that. And then finally we've got the glyph screen. Now this hasn't changed at all. It's just the same as it was before. You've got your mages, your shitty ones, and the other shitty ones. And all you have to do is just click and select the glyph that you want to go into the certain slot. So that's the talents frame we've looked at, and now we're going to take a quick look at the dungeon finder frame. This has changed a little bit because you've now got these scenarios that are being added in for MoP Pandaria. So what they've done is they've changed it so you have 3 selections at the side. You can go for your dungeon finder, your raid finder, or your scenarios. Obviously scenarios haven't been implemented into the beta yet. From the dungeon finder, you can obviously just choose your role at the top, and then you just use it how you'd use it before. You just choose which ones you want to queue for, select your role, and then find group. Same for the raid finder as well. You've only got the Dragon Soul raid available at the minute on the PTR. You just go to raid finder at the side, choose which part of the raid you want to join, select your role, and then find the group. Really simple stuff. And finally, this isn't a UI change, but it's more of a, they've actually done this for once. So if we open up the dungeon journal, you now have a drop down box here to choose which expansion you would like to look at for the boss encounters or the dungeons. So for example, if we went way back to Classic, you can now see all of the Classic dungeons available in the Dungeon Finder, available with all of the bosses, and if you click on the boss or mob, then it will show you a list of that boss's abilities. Kinda cool that they've actually gone back and made these changes. Again, if you went to Wrath of the Lich King, you could then go to any of those dungeons such as the Halls of Reflection, and then you could see, well, they've not added in NYI. That's great, Blizzard. They've not yet added it in. Not yet in. Yes, okay. As you can see, they've added little notes. Needs abilities for everything. That's brilliant. But they have added in some. So if we go back here to Elder Nedox in Agile, or sorry, and Kahet, it's got a list of all of his abilities, and they've actually bothered to add in quite a bit. So that's not too bad. They've got most of that down and done. They've not yet added in the raids. Only the dungeons are available. And obviously you've got your search box up here. Nothing's going to come up with that because it's just random letters. And they've also put in most of the MoP Pandaria dungeons. I believe that's all of them. So you've got your new Scholomance and your Scarlet Monastery that have been redone. And then you've got other ones that have just been added in, such as Stormstout Brewery, NYI. Again, Blizzard, thank you for that. So that's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you for watching. And if you're interested in future MoP Pandaria beta preview videos, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.